What's going on YouTube? It's Brazen back here with another video for you guys. If you guys are enjoying the content, if you guys want to hit a like down below, subscribe if you guys are new here, and leave a comment letting me know you subscribe so I can welcome you to the family. And that being said, cue intro. What's going on YouTube, and welcome back to another Madden 21 video for you guys. Here today I want to go over how to complete the MUT Masters Series 2 challenges. They're not really, or the missions, I guess, fast. So that way you guys can get the quickest MUT Master collectible as well as get the 100k coin payout. So I'm probably going to grind this honestly pretty fast, especially for the forced fumbles, just to go ahead and get the 1 plus for his overall, and this will also help me out with his MUT Master since I'm not done with that. You can see if you go in here, you will get team sacks, right? So it doesn't have to be sacks with him, but doing this method, you will get team sacks as well as forced fumbles from your team. So it will help you grind them out, and honestly, you can probably get all 30 within literally like 30 minutes. Honestly, it takes you probably a minute to go ahead and do the challenge. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys which challenge I'm doing and why I'm doing this. Now, I will start by saying for the stars, I definitely would focus on the fastest stars. Don't do full games, right? So for instance, NFL Epics are very good because you could get 5 or 4 stars on each of them very fast. So score, pass, touchdown, 5 plays. So if you haven't done all of the NFL Epics to get some stars, or you haven't done Team Diamonds, are another one that are, some of them are good, right? I haven't done a lot of the Team Diamonds, but I did 70 of them because they were very fast. Get a user tackle this play, get a sack, right? So a lot of them were very fast, so I would advise doing them just to get more stars, whereas like the Team Builder solos are going to be 5-star, but they're going to be full games, so they might take you a little bit longer. But it's going to be in the Rivalz where you're going to go ahead and do this. And it's going to be in the preliminaries. Now, there's probably a ton of challenges you can go ahead and do. I personally just really like these Rivalz because they seem to fumble the ball a lot, which is obviously what we need. Now, it doesn't really matter if you do rushing or passing. I personally just do the passing one because I'm assuming the RNG, they make it, or, you know, I think they make them pass more on this one since it is defending the pass. I don't know. That's just the way I look into it. But you could do the running one or do the one where you just don't give up a touchdown. It's all the same. All we want to do is cause a fumble either way. Like I said, I just personally like this one the most. Now, the good thing I like about this one is it doesn't reset in one play. So pretty much every time you do the solo challenge, you should be able to cause a fumble. You know, you should be able to get a sack fumble. Sometimes your team will hit stick with other players, like I said. So it will help you with MUT Master sometimes, but it won't give you that Sam Mills. But what you're going to want to do, Sam Mills is obviously a middle linebacker, and we know that. But what you actually want to do is go to 3-4. Or go to whatever formation you use for your blitz. I just personally use 3-4. You're going to take out Sam Mills and put him at outside linebacker. Once you go ahead and do that, then you're just going to call pinch bug 0, but you're going to move him to outside linebacker. And the reason is now he's the one that's going to be coming off the edge. He still might get blocked, so you still need to maybe have rush moves. Like right there, they do get the ball off. So that's going to happen, like I said. So it might take you about 30 minutes to get all 30 of these, right? It depends on how lucky you do get, because sometimes you can get there right away, you know, without them doing it. If they do rush the ball, it might make it a little bit harder. Right here, they're doing pretty good. If you don't want to make that drive too long, just hit stick them with another player like I just did, right? You also could just let them catch it and then do another play. But like for myself, since I do need it still for MUT Master, I'm just going to go ahead and hit stick so I can just basically reset them, because sometimes for whatever reason, that drive, they're a little bit better off. Right, so right here we're just going to go ahead and we're going to they're going to run it, which, you know, once again doesn't matter. It sucks if you can get off the block and hit stick them with Sam Mills, then it's perfect. If they just run it, you live to see another play. So there's no like cheese method to literally get there every play, because obviously they are with AI and they are able just to go ahead and do that. But we're just going to go ahead and hit stick them again, and then we're going to get a replay challenge. So you want to continue to do this on 1-star. Now, when they're under center, this is the easiest way to get there, but it doesn't mean it's always going to work. It has to be a little bit of luck involved, like I said, because sometimes they are passing fast, and that's just going to happen. You hope they run a play action. If they do hand it off, you are just going to try to wrap up. Try not to hit stick, you know, especially right off the bat if you are going specifically for Sam Mills. So I'm going to move Derwin over here. We're going to use Sam Mills, and hopefully they play action it. And they are actually going to hand it off. So you see, I try to hit stick with Mills in there. You could also hold R1, you know, like especially when you're going for the sack. I would hold R1 if you can. I'm going to spread it out a little bit wider, so hopefully we don't get bumped when we're coming through. And you see right there, you know, they do an inaccurate quick pass. If you know you're not going to do it this drive and you don't really care about XP, what I would advise doing as well to speed it up, right? So they're going to punt it. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to restart it because I didn't really get anything of value right there that I actually need. And since we're going for this, just go ahead and restart it, right? Now we see they're going to be under center again. They're going to pass it. We do get bumped, but we see we're going to be able to get there. So even if you don't get the fumble on the first try, obviously, like I said, you're still going to get right there. We get a sack, so it's still beneficial to us for completing Mutt Master. But this is the best method I've found, like I said, for them to fumble for the most part. You know, they're not going to fumble every time still, but we have seen that they have fumbled, you know, on multiple possessions. Now in 3rd and 17, once again, we're going to come in with Mills. We're going to spread them out right here. And then we're going to try to get there. Right here, we are going to get there free. We do see we cause that sack fumble. So the great thing about it is you do get sack fumbles as well. The reason I like this is because you do get to complete that Mutt Master extra, right? So if you don't have your sacks yet, you're going to get extra sacks on top of it, which I think are pretty beneficial rather than letting him catch the ball and then trying to hit stick him from the middle linebacker position right here. They are going to block me with Jimmy Graham. I'm not able to get there, unfortunately. The only thing that sucks about Mills is he's not a great pass rusher, depending on what overall. If you guys already have him at like a 93 overall, he's probably going to be a lot better for you guys. But I only have him at like an 83, so he's not going to be as good. So right there, they are going to dump it off fast. Now, what I also advise as well, let's say you get into it and Trubisky is throwing the ball super fast like he is now. I would back out, return to challenges, and reset it because I feel like sometimes as well, you know, they move very fast. Other times they don't move as fast. You also don't need to score a touchdown, so I would just fall down if you do get the fumble. But sometimes they move fast, sometimes they don't. But you can see we'll return to challenges, and this is also a great way to get XP. So this probably isn't the fastest way to get XP, but you still do get a pretty good amount of XP by doing this. So if we go ahead and we just load it up here, we will see how much XP it gives you. So if you get a sack or interception, you do get 10 XP basically for doing it. So you're going to basically get 60 XP every time you do it, as long as you get the sack or interception. Right here it says get at least 3 sacks and interceptions. I don't know what that actually is because I don't think I got 3 sacks on one drive. Maybe I did, but you can see you get a bunch of extra right there. But you see right there, basically you want to go ahead and do it. That's the best way, like I said, to go ahead and do it. And if we go back and check on the Mutt Master, I only got like 1 or 2 forced fumbles with Mills. Unfortunately, you know, like I said, I would reset it if it seems like they're getting the ball fast, because sometimes the way they do it, we see we get 1 right there, but then we also do get Mutt Master progression. Like I said, if we go down the sacks, we're at 186 and then at 155 fumble. So it is super beneficial. That's just the best one in my opinion. If you guys have a faster way, definitely let me know, but that's just the fastest I found. And if this does help you out, drop a like, subscribe, and turn on the post notification bell. And as always, I will see you guys next time.